Alright everyone, we're back. Alisei just collapsed on the field. Let's talk to Raban. So the Guardians have been routed, have they? Well done. Though this exchange was no more than a test of our strength, like as not, they won't be taking any chances now that the Emperor has joined the fray. They'll want to take their time, whittle down our defenses. Still, with your help and that of the Eastern allies, we've passed the first test. Our line is unbroken. As for Alisei, well, she's in good hands over at the Infirmary. My lord, the Trojans have completed their examination of Mistress Alisei, and it is as we feared. She is locked in a slumber without any outward cause. Just like the others. Damn it all! Aye, the Guardians picked a fine time to come knocking. 5 scions incapacitated, and with the enemy on our doorstep, I cannot spare the men to assist in the search for a cure. The best I can do is see to it that Alisei is escorted safely back to the Rising Stones. Yugiri and I would return to our encampment. The main contingent of our forces from the Far East is under sail, and all must be made ready for their arrival. I'll not keep you then. Thanks, Faye. Judging by the Guardians' recent movements, or lack thereof, they won't be launching another offensive in the immediate future. You should return to the Rising Stones. Given the plight of your fellow scions, I can understand if you feel on edge, but you'll be no good to anyone without rest. Don't send me back to the Rising Stones. Who the fuck do you think you are? That's right, guys. We've lost 5 scions to this weird slumber. But what could be happening? Is this Faye's fault? Is this 10 Gauge's fault? No, we all know this is famous streamer Vector's fault. The Scions refused to watch his stream, and now they are asleep. Forever. Ah, Mira, welcome home. Word has it that you and Mistress Alisei gave the Guardians quite a thrashing. Speaking of whom, where is Mistress Alisei? I was certain she would have arrived by now. By the 12, not her too. Hang on a sec, guys. Hawker and I will ready the infirmary for her arrival. He will also need to send a message to Tataru post-haste. Would that I had something other than grim tidings to share with her. And with you too, for that matter. It grieves me to report that the Archon's condition remains unchanged. As we speak, Coltonet Kryl and Master Matoya continue to explore every possible avenue. Alas, their efforts have yet to bear fruit. But all is not lost. You are still hale and whole after all, though I suspect you must be tired from your journey. You should rest, my friend. Leave the worrying to us, for the time being at least. Okay, we have 2 quests left to do, guys, and then we are on to Shadowbringers. And I've mentioned it to you guys before, but Shadowbringers is my favorite expansion, so I'm really excited. Meanwhile, at the border of Alamigo. What is it good for? Absolutely nothing. I don't get a title for that one. A brief reprieve. Ah, Miro, yours is a welcome face indeed in these troubled times. Though if you've come to inquire about our stricken brothers and sisters, I'm afraid I have naught to report. Colton and the others continue their tireless search for answers, and I have done all in my power to assist them. Alas... My apologies for the intrusion. I was told Master Alphino had been brought here and wished to see if his condition improved. What's Maxima? He's not in his Imperial outfit. Mistress Miro, I have heard about the part you played in driving back the Empire's forces. Thank you. That you were able to stop them, if only for a short while, gives me hope. I realize how strange such words must sound coming from a Garlean's lips, but I speak them out of the love I bear for my homeland, because I wish to see an end to the bloodshed. That is why I choose to share all that I know with the Alliance. Though I will surely be branded a traitor, I am content to bear the ignominy. It will seem a small price to pay if it helps prevent this conflict from escalating any further. But enough of my prattling. The war is not what brought me all this way. I came to see Master Alphino. An acquaintance of Miro and Alphino, are you? Well, far be it from me to turn away good company, if you will follow me, sir. When word reached me that Alphino had returned, it seemed only right that I visit him. Poor lad, it pains me to see him thus, but I take solace in the knowledge that he is safe and well cared for. He fought valiantly at the burn. The Populares could not have wished for a more committed ally. I know not how he came to be so afflicted, but I pray a cure will be found soon. On an unrelated note, you may be interested to know that I traveled here in the company of another acquaintance of yours. He awaits my return at North Silvertier, and I'm certain he would be glad to see you, assuming you could spare the time, that is. Can we spare the time? It's only 10 gauge. Only 10 gauge can say. I'm gonna hide my hat from now on, though. I much prefer not having the hat. Maxima's gonna try and kill me now. I have a PS2 copy of Kingdom Hearts 2, I think. It's somewhere in my collection. Jeremy just recently found me a copy of Recoded for the PS2 because mine got stolen by my brother. Ah, there you are. I was beginning to think you would not come. It sounds like you've been through the mill. You should have called me. Though I must confess, tracking down missing souls isn't exactly within my field of expertise. As you may have surmised, I heard much of Master Garland growing up in Garlemald. Indeed, he has long been a source of inspiration to me. Most Garleans would say he is a traitor, that he turned his back on his country. We the Populares, however, consider him a revolutionary, a man willing to defy the Empire's dreams of subjugation, that his inventions might bring about a better future for all mankind. Please, revolutionary is a term best reserved for my work. I am but an Imperial defector who thought to aid another Imperial defector. Whatever Master Garland says, I am humbled to find myself in such distinguished company. Speaking of distinguished company, we heard from Raban that you ran into an old friend in the burn. Is it true? Gaius still lives? Like most in the army, I never had the privilege of seeing the legatus without his mask. To think I walked halfway across the burn in the presence of the Black Wolf. And he claimed to have severed ties with the Empire to hunt Asians, did he? Huh. After his humbling at the Praetorium, one would think he'd have the good sense to stay dead. Should we meet again, I shall be sure to tell him so. Commander Alden also spoke of the Alliance's meeting with the Emperor, though I still labored to believe what he told us. Did his Radiance really claim that Garlemald was founded by the Ascians? But that is madness! The very notion is absurd. Every fiber of my being rails against it. And yet, I see there is no escaping the truth. From the very founding of my homeland, my brothers and sisters have laid down their lives in service to a lie. The Ascians must be stopped, to save my people, to save all peoples. Kingdom Hearts is light. For all the Empire's many crimes, even I did not suspect. Had I known, I would have left a lot sooner. But that is not, that is in the past. Here is, in the present, we must apply ourselves to the problem of the Empire's ambitions may be thwarted, not only in Eorzea, but also in the Far East as well. The Ironworks will spend no effort to achieve that end. Seryu's Wall was a good start, but we can do more, and we will. We'll show them what it means to achieve freedom through technology. Begging your pardons, I bear a message for the Warrior of Light. Commander Alden requests your presence at Alliance headquarters in Alamigo. He would discuss matters of strategy at your earliest convenience. Ah yes, the inevitable messenger. I knew it wouldn't be long before duty called you away. Time no doubt being of the essence. Could I tempt you a ride before the Excelsior? There's no faster way to rob on side. I will personally apologize to the Commander for keeping him waiting. Well, I can teleport, so... yeah. But yeah, to answer your question, Tangage, what's Kingdom Hearts? Kingdom Hearts is light. I know now, without a doubt. I swear, every time you board my airship, you seem to be barreling headlong into danger. And every time you somehow contrive to emerge victorious. Which, of course, is an admirable skill. But no one is invincible, Miro. Not even you. So please take care of yourself out there. I pray you remain safe on the front lines. Though ill-equipped to join the fray, I shall do all I can to assist from headquarters. My colleagues and I have been tasked with evacuating casualties by air. See that you're in among them, eh? Alright, we get a question mark gift, and the last quest of Stormblood, a Requiem for Heroes. Here we go, guys. Commander Alden is waiting, my lady. It would be best if we proceeded to the Alliance headquarters at once. Are you ready? Oh, look at that. He's got one of those auras around him. Here we go. This is the final event of Stormblood. You're here. Good. I summoned you to discuss strategy, but first I would apprise you of the Garlean's movements. Upon speaking with Robon, several cutscenes will play in sequence. Alright, here goes.
There have been several skirmishes along the border, but as yet neither side has delivered a decisive blow. We had long assumed that the Garleans would overwhelm us in a straight fight, but we seem to be gaining ground, albeit slowly. As to why that might be, the most likely explanation is that they have yet to commit all their forces. Still, we're winning, and our latest intelligence suggests the Emperor has retreated back to Garlemald. In light of this, we're considering launching an offensive with the aim of pushing the front line forward and giving ourselves some room to breathe.
Commander! The Imperials! They've broken through our defenses to the east!
What?
Our scouts say their forces are being led by Lord Zenos. Lord Heian and Commander Hext have taken their troops to provide support, but we don't know how long they can hold out.
So, they've been biding their time, waiting for his arrival, have they? Very well. Send word to our allies, requesting reinforcements for the front line. Should the worst come to the worst, I may need to enter the fray myself. But what of you? Do you still have the strength to fight?
As long as you leave the Ascian to me.
He may not die as such, but to see Lord Zenos fall on the battlefield would deal a heavy blow to Imperial morale. I'll see to it the men stay clear.
Why won't they open? Please, I bid you open!
What's wrong? Is it the voice again? Are you sure you're in a fit state to do this? May Ralga grant us strength. Give 'em hell, lass. I, for my part, will defend this place to my dying breath.
Meanwhile, at the border of Alamigo. Yep, we get to play as Hien. It's exciting stuff, I know. Hold your ground until the Warrior of Light arrives. It's got Yagetsu combo, Aijutsu. Okay, well, let's see what we can do.
Ready?
So, there are still those willing to stand against the crown. A prince. Interesting. The Warrior of Light has left the Alliance headquarters. Let's put an end to this now. Do you truly believe that possible? Then let's test the limits of this Garlean vessel. Formidable foe, we've come this far. Soon I shall give the lie to the man's indomitable spirit. Okay. Do not like that. The Warrior of Light is still nowhere in sight. Strength, my friends! It would not do to have Miro arrive to find us battered and broken. Fight and struggle if that is your want, but you will not escape your fate. Our fate is not for you to decide. Enough. You will learn your place. Ugh, what is this sorcery? Behold, a trace of my true power. Look upon Ameno Habakiri and know the depths of your folly. Oh no, you don't!
Here it comes!
Please, no! What have you done? If he would bring all to bear, then so must
We
we!
have a shinobi's power.
What's she doing? Oh, she
The
was
art
cutting a
of my
bunch of.
forebears.
Well done dispelling the phantoms. Now we must hurry to protect Lise. That was actually pretty badass. Fuck, second one sucks ass. Alright. We may be on the back foot, but it's not over yet. If we can at least turn around, hold out until Miro arrives, I'm sure we can turn this around. The warrior light is but a few hundred yalms away. Alright. She comes, does she? Then I need not waste my time on you.
Fall, fiend!
She just got fucking Donald out of there.
Damn you!
Magic with a Garlean body. That's hardly fair. Still, he must be stopped, no matter the cost.
Ah, bringer of light. It has been too long. No words to mark our reunion? So be it. Equilibrium must be restored, and only your death will redress the balance.
This is one of my favorite build-ups to a new expansion, just them waiting on you. In the coming battle, you will fight as Miro Prentice. Well, that's good. I was worried for a sec that I would not fight as Miro Prentice. It's casting Spark, just like Nabrili's. Flood of Darkness. He runs a lot faster than that. Let's not do that. Might be too late on that. No, I was. Damn it. Art of the Storm. Know how they carry. All right. Impossible. How is it that you have grown so powerful in the gift? How indeed. No matter. You may have bested La Habrea, but I will not be cast aside so easily. Fortunately. Shit, I let it fall. I'm not paying attention. Oops. And there you go, 10 gauge, we ended him with a flare.
Your mother chose her champion well. Yet, for all your strength, you will still fail.
Please, I beseech you.
Ah, someone calls to you. Too late, alas.
At last, I found you. Please, there's no cause for alarm. Though, I confess, this is not where I had intended to meet. But the place of our meeting is of no consequence, like the war you wage. Win or lose, the path you walk leads only to oblivion. The better path leads you here, to me. I have need of your strength.
Where are you? You have to send me back now. Or who are you? Sorry, not where.
I'm afraid such questions will have to wait. We have precious little time, and your work is not yet done. Go to the Crystal Tower. I have left something for you near its base. It will serve as a beacon of sorts, one which I pray will help you on your journey. All you need do is find it. I will take care of the rest. Soon, we will throw wide the gates. And the path to the first will be yours to walk at last.
You're awake. Thank heavens.
What happened? Where's Zenos?
Do you recall the confrontation with Zenos? You were the first to come to the aid of Mistress Lys and the others on the front line. In the midst of your duel, it is said you faltered, and that the Crown Prince seized the opportunity to deliver a mortal blow. Yet before his blade could find its mark, he was distracted by the arrival of a second adversary who bore you away from the battlefield and into the hands of our chirurgeons. Lest you wonder, he left before you awoke. As is his wont. Estinian never was one for emotional farewells. Though Zenos bested all before him, the battle clearly took its toll, for he retreated shortly after your rescue. Seeing this, the remaining Imperial forces decided discretion was the better part of valor and pulled back, allowing us to re-establish our position. We have since received word of renewed unrest in the provinces, doubtless inspired by the efforts of the Eorzean Alliance and our Far Eastern allies. Nor does the good news end there. We have also come into possession of intelligence suggesting unrest within the Imperial court. This would certainly explain why both the Emperor and Lord Zenos appear to have abandoned the fight. A long-awaited ray of hope in these dark times.
Is Alice alright? What of the Scions? Let's ask of all the Scions.
Yet to awake, I'm afraid. But please, concentrate on your own recovery for now. You have carried the hopes of some half-dozen nations, and we are all eternally grateful for your efforts. But no one is without their limits, not even you. Leave this fight to us, my friend. You have earned your rest. But before I forget, I was asked to deliver a message as soon as you awoke. A reminder that you are not alone, though many of your allies have fallen. When you are well and rested, you are to return home, where friends will be waiting for you. Now, if you will excuse me, I must return to the front. May we meet again soon, under happier circumstances.
This is most unexpected. I thought you confined to bed. When I heard that you had collapsed on the field of battle, I confessed I feared the worst. With you standing here before me, I see now that the reports of your defeat were greatly exaggerated. Thank the Fury. As long as we have you, Mistress Prentice, history suggests we have a fighting chance. Speaking of fighting, you may be surprised to hear that the war's effects have can already be felt here in Ishgard. In anticipation of the need for reinforcements, Artoriel will soon be departing for the front lines, with contingents of our finest knights. I would advise you to stay until your strength is returned, but I know it would be an exercise of futility. Indeed, I suspect you have already decided on your next destination. Dark days lie ahead, of that I have no doubt, but the light of hope shall ever guide our steps so long as we have the will to press onward. And press onward we must. Farewell, my friend. I pray our next meeting will be under happier circumstances. Turn to the Rising Stones. Alright, let's go back to the Rising Stones then. Hey, Sane. Hey, Chocobo. But yeah, guys, that build up there where you have to play as Hien while the game tells you that the Warrior of Light is on her way. It's I really like that.
By the 12! I don't believe it! I rushed back as soon as I could. I swear, my heart nearly stopped when I heard you'd collapsed like the others. What in heaven's name is going on? Win or lose, the path you walk leads only to oblivion. Oh, well, that's helpful. And what else did he say? The better path leads to him? If his is the voice you've all been hearing, perhaps the others are with him. Sir Emmerich said the fighting had reached a stalemate, didn't he? But if that monster masquerading as Zenos comes back... Thancred, Yestola, Urianger, Alphino, Alize. You're going to need all of them on your side to defeat him. And I forbid you from going to face him on your own, do you hear me? So if you must leave, go and find the others. Bring them home. As for where to start, you said the stranger had left a beacon for you at the Crystal Tower, right? But how are you to find it, now that the tower has been sealed shut? There has to be a way. If anyone would know, it's Sid and the researchers of St. Coinac's find. Don't you worry, we'll find that beacon for you.
Meanwhile, in the Imperial Palace.
I pray you have good reason for abandoning the front.
How could I remain there while the rumor that my son is possessed by a demon spreads like a sickness here at home? I will not be made to fight for the throne a second time. But what of you? Did you not tell me you would destroy Eorzea's champion with the ease that one might swat a fly?
A minor setback. She will not escape me again. Where is your grandsire? I would have words with him.
How should I know? Do you hide from each other's sight as well? I imagine he's doing what all Ascians do.
He must have found a way to take advantage of this turmoil.
Men are not pawns to be played with, Ascian. You underestimate us at your peril. This war will not be decided by you and yours. Man must choose his own fate, and I, for my part, will do all within my power to see Garlemald emerge victorious.
Pray forgive the intrusion, Your Radiance, but the requested preparations are now complete. We stand ready to begin production of Black Rose upon your order.
Oh, alas, we're not going to watch these again because, yeah. But we will watch these to see these. It's some nice artwork. "70 minutes of credits, lovely." I'm not sure I approve of this poster, or this picture. Why is Alpha or Alice bending over in front of Alpha and him looking very flustered by it? Okay, pretty sure that's it for the artwork. Alright, Tataru. I knew you'd be alright, and to celebrate your return, I made you this. A brand new traveling outfit. Oh, I do hope it fits. But now is not the time to fuss over your measurements. I must go and speak with the researchers at St. Cornelius' Find. You go and rest while we track down that beacon. Alright.
enemy. My friend, had I been but a step faster.
Bloody savages!
A pity your hunt leads you elsewhere. Not that I am surprised. May you find joy in it. Grow stronger, more savage, and savor every triumph. In the meantime, I will reclaim that which is rightfully mine.
In the midst of a requiem for heroes, a voice rings out across time and space. In fields of tranquil light, sow you seeds of darkness. There you go. Got the achievement. Swan Song. Alright. So guys, we're going to take a break, and then we got about 30 minutes left to stream anyway, so let's put on our new title. Requiem for Hero. And before that, we're going to go into our inventory and use our Scion Traveler's attire, which gives us an entire outfit to put on. So. And here's the outfit that Tataru made for us. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Anyway, guys, let's take a break. We'll come back, and then I got something else to show you. Don't go anywhere.